Churchies, yeah, they give us free pizza every week. So that happens. It doesn't happen for you. Ha ha ha. That's the pizza part. This is the Vaughan part. It's Pizza with Vaughan. And we're still a thing. So welcome. People stop me on the street all the time. They're like, what's this show all about? And I don't have answers for them. I really don't. Mostly because I haven't walked on a street in a long time. Like, who walks down the street anymore besides homeless people? I mean, on the street. You walk down the street, Alex?
Dude.
Like Vestal Parkway, just walking down
Every now and then.
with an armful of Walmart bags.
No, just a backpack.
You walk down the street.
Yeah.
Stop it. Like, I walk other places, but I'm always driving home. And I'm like, who the hell is just walking down the street at midnight with a bunch of bags? Do you do meth? Is that part of it?
Not always, no.
So people don't stop me on the street. But people do stop me. And they say, what's this show all about? And it's hard to describe. Anything could happen, really. And it's variety show meets Sex in the City meets like Jimmy Fallon meets Saved by the Bell. Like, if that were a thing, like, how beautiful would that be, number one? And, like, how interesting. Like, that's kind of what it is. Interviews and pizza and shenanigans and my front butt, which is always on display right here. Spanks don't help front butts. I'll tell you that right now. I actually have a person on staff who is to monitor my front butt so that it's not just sort of like it's hanging out for all of you to see. Well, that might be a special episode next week on a special Pizza with Vaughan. His front butt.
Film the whole thing from front butt.
Opens for the front butt can. Lets you in on a little piece of heaven. So the show, all you can do is watch it and decide for yourself what it is we do here. Because if nothing else, it's entertaining. And we have people who work hard, and I'm very happy to see them in front of me right now. All 8 of them. So we got a good show tonight. We got a new original sketch by the Pizza with Vaughan writing team. We got Cuddy Talks, and we got City Council nominee Conrad Taylor. City Council. I don't know what that means. I assume they just go get drunk once a week in like a municipal building. That's what I'm assuming happens. So come back for that because it's going to be awesome.
At Binghamton University, we like to study hard, but we like to play hard too. We show off our spirit by wearing green, Pantone 342. Not lime green, not olive green, not avocado green, Bearcat green. Everyone looks good in green. He does, they do, I definitely do, and I'm sure you do too. After all, it's more than just wearing green. It's about being a Bearcat. See you in the stands and go green.
We're done with clapping on the show. Okay, you guys know what TED Talks are, right? It's when a generally pretentious person stands in front of a room for 15 minutes and makes you feel like a shithead for doing things the way you've always done them. That's pretty much what TED Talks are. Well, we're going to do Cuddy Talks because it's Teddy and that's cute, and we have our own TED-style people, pretentious assholes.
Oh yeah.
Jack Fisher's our first talker. So he's gonna. We have random topics, and we're going to throw at our TED Talkers, and they're going to do a riff on it for a minute or so. So, Jack, for your first Teddy Talk, I would like you to explain the race problem in the Teletubbies.
Wow. Well, I think it's clear to all of us how profound the race problem is in all of popular media, let alone the Teletubbies. Our children have gone far too long being exposed to this nonsense. I think we can all agree one color Teletubby is no different than another color Teletubby, and regardless of what they're playing on their belly screens, we should treat them equally. That's politically, economically. I've heard red Teletubbies make, 60 cents on the dollar of what a blue Teletubby makes? It's insane. So we have to think twice when we're exposing our children to this crap. Would you agree?
Yeah. You kept looking to me for answers.
I mean, you're the main dude here.
I don't know.
Okay.
I personally liked Poe. He was my favorite.
I mean, he freaked me out a little bit.
If that makes me racist, then so be it. All right, here's your final topic.
Okay. I'm ready.
Why don't we eat horse?
Oh, wow. There's an ancient proverb, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
That's
I don't,
irrelevant.
That shows your ignorance. Professor Vaughan, have you ever eaten horse?
I went to Arby's, so I think so.
Okay, that's fair. What did you think?
Delicious.
I'd agree, yeah. I've never knowingly eaten horse, but what was that scare in Europe with the horse meat? They're mixing horse beef with real beef.
Have the answers, not the questions.
I'm a mortal man. I don't have all the answers, let alone on horse meat. If it's as good as Vaughn says, I don't see why we don't try it.
Well, let's do this.
Sounds like some cultural appropriation.
Teddy Talk together.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Like
I'm
the
open to that.
Wonder Twins.
Perfect.
Here, go
Yeah,
like this.
all right.
Wonder Twin powers, activate. No. Do you not know what I'm?
No, I'm a
It's
little.
old. It's old.
Oh, it's
from
old.
the
Okay,
70s.
I was born in '94.
Activate. Shape, and I say shape of a
bucket.
horse, and then you gotta say shape of a thing that's made of water.
I think it's made of water.
Yeah. Anything,
Shape of an ocean.
anything Ocean. Yeah.
Okay.
An ocean horse.
Yeah.
I believe that Arby's is horse meat. Their sauce, their special sauce is called horsey sauce.
That
So
sounds
what
provocative.
does that even mean, if not to put
Yeah.
it on horse meat?
Of course. I think it would be misleading otherwise.
So the answer to why don't we eat horse is we eat horse all the time when we go
And
to
we're
Arby's.
just too dumb to notice.
And it's delicious. But why isn't it
Or
caught
not.
on? I think that's the question.
Yeah, I think it's fear. It's the fear mongering in liberal media, right? They're
Totally.
keeping us away from the horses.
And the racist Teletubbies.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll be right back with our second TED Talker. I think it's a little unfair that our next talker, his name is actually Teddy. It just doesn't seem right that he has that advantage. Well, it's not even a contest.
Yeah.
You don't win anything.
No.
If you're,
I thought that's why I got invited here, just because my name was Teddy, honestly.
I think that is. I think that's how
Yeah.
good our writing staff is.
Yeah.
Like,
He just
wait.
called me in the middle of campus, though.
I know a guy named Teddy,
Yeah.
and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Then they give me a paper plate with some things written on it.
And I answered him.
Yeah, it's good stuff. First one is talk about the power of maybe. Perfect quotes. The power of maybe.
Perfect. Power of maybe. Wow. Best answer a girl could give a guy when they don't want to date them, that's for sure. Vice versa as well. I honestly, though, personally hate the word maybe because I just like definite answers. But where the power stems from is definitely useful because, you know, you never really have to do anything. Like, I mean, imagine you could just go to class and say, like, you know, they tell you to hand in your homework and the word is maybe. Other than that, I guess I would never, like, be as good of a rapper if my only excuse was maybe. Like when people ask me to rap. I guess my girlfriend would be pissed, you know, if my answer was maybe whenever she asked me to shave my pubes. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have much for you guys.
All right, hey,
All right.
slow down.
Yeah, they told me it's vulgar. They told me to get to
Slow
that.
down there.
That's what he said to me. That's what he told me to
Slow down.
say.
Well, you went from rapping to shaving your pubes.
Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend either.
That's
for the
a leap.
camera.
That might be why,
Yeah.
Teddy. But that was you were going there good for a while.
Yeah.
Then you just went off the rails
Yeah.
when you did this move.
I had to think.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared for any of
Here's
this.
your next one. This one I'm guessing might be up your alley.
Okay.
5 myths about alcohol. Myths.
One. Josh Gordon becomes better looking. 2.
Burn.
Josh Gordon gets with hot girls. 3. Josh Gordon stays hard on alcohol. 4. He's funny. And 5. Josh Gordon is not drunk right now in the audience.
That's good.
He's just an example for me as well.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
Where was the one about you, like, not sucking his dick later? Is that one?
Yeah, that was one of the myths as well.
Okay.
He's actually my roommate.
Yeah, you're not strengthening your case.
Yeah. This is more of honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't come here to answer these questions. I'm just trying to have people hear me rap. Can I rap on set?
Yeah.
Give me some words like randomly. Start me off with a word because that's how I like doing it.
Banana.
All right, fine. I'll start with banana, and then whenever you want to spit one out, like I'll switch it. All right, let me know when I'm good to go. Good? Yeah. 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 They said the first word is banana. I got with the girl the other day, her name was Anna. Then the next day I got with a friend, her name was Hannah. Almost forgot Cohen, Samantha, I'm just kidding, she's in the sorority, I'm about to do this for these girls, yeah, they all pretty, all my homies in the crowd, yeah, they all with me, I like black girls too, like Houston, Whitney, now are you with me, are you without, I'm about to do this, I'm the best, and there's no doubt, I'm trying to keep it really low, so I'm not trying to shout, and now I'm rapping for this audience that is my crowd, I need the crown like LeBron, cause I'm the fucking king, and I can fucking rap, but I could also fucking sing, yo, I never marry bitches, cause I can't afford the ring, and I'm about to fucking do this and I'm not Jemmy Ling, but he's in my fucking frat, PHAT, I'm fat, do this, put the city on the motherfucking map, throw it in the fucking bag, kinda like Fab, and I used to shop at the candy store, cashier was SAG. Oh, about Binghamton, I used to say before I'm rapping, never fucking singing shit, rocking all these chains, no I'm not rocking bling and shit, rapping is my fucking thing and shit. Give me the next word. All these kid herbs. Bubblegum's the next word. No, I'm not dumb. I'm about to drink on the alk like I'm drinking on the rum. She's drinking on something. No, I'm not talking to cum. Whoa, that's explicit. That's explicit. But she's all over the... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Give me the next word.
Tax law.
No, we're good.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, I don't rap about taxes. I told you I'm not rich.
See, when I said the power of maybe, you should have just rapped about that with the word maybe.
You didn't know I could rap at that point, though.
Oh, that happened,
Yeah.
which was good.
That was fun.
It was very fun. Teddy,
Yeah, thanks.
pleasure having you. Josh,
I did not expect.
thanks, because I don't know what he would have done.
Yeah.
We're going to go to commercial right now, and we'll be back after that is done doing its thing.
Hey, are you gonna finish those?
Sorry, they're already gone.
No, they're not. You left the best part.
No, I'm pretty sure they're.
Cheese. Hello, Doritos. Doritos!
And we're back. And we're back. You know, one of the joys of being a host of your own television show is that you get to oversee creative youth in their own environments. And we have some doozies on our staff. And they got together and they put together a sketch you're going to absolutely love. And it's called Shit Binghamton Tour Guides Don't Mean. That's what it's called. And here it is. Enjoy it.
The nature preserve is a great place for students to, relax, study, just connect with nature.
If you're not into drinking or partying, Late Night Binghamton is a very popular alternative. As you can see, it's always packed. We have a bowling alley and arcade games, and we even have a pool table.
If you're into music, we have a lot of a cappella groups that are really popular. Our campus is basically pitch perfect.
Now, the great thing about the Binghamton bookstore is that everything is super cheap and you can get all of your textbooks right here. And at the end of the semester, they'll even buy back all of your books. I heard that one person got almost 70% back.
It's cold and rainy sometimes, but it really just makes you appreciate the beautiful days. People are always playing Frisbee on the Peace Quad.
We don't actually have a football team, but we make up from school spirit with our basketball and soccer games. Everybody goes. You can barely get a seat.
Go Jackass!
Yeah, see? There we go.
Like most other campuses, we have our esteemed blue light security system. Most people don't have to use it. I only know of one girl who had to use it. It turns out she just was scared by a deer. I don't know. You can always see one from where this is, so it's totally safe.
Where's the other blue light?
Moving on.
All right.
So every year we have this thing called Spring Fling, and it's this huge concert. 2 years ago, we actually got Yellow Card.
There's a place off Ocean Avenue. Come on, you guys know the words.
All right, next stop.
If you decide to live off campus, the OCCT buses are running all day and they're super reliable.
So Binghamton's always in mint condition. There's never anything broken, and if it is, it's fixed right away.
I actually prefer Jasmine's to Starbucks.
Now you will have TAs for some classes. Now they'll help you review and everything, but they never try to teach you new material.
So this is an example of one of our student bulletin boards where people update with all awesome things to do, new apartments that are being leased, things like that.
This apartment says it's segregated.
Yeah.
So our mascot is a bear cat, and believe it or not, the Binghamton Zoo actually has a bear cat in it.
Okay, so these are the Jasmine's boots. You're basically royalty if you sit in these. They're totally ideal to study and they're always open.
Not to brag or anything, but we were just featured in a film by Mark Lawrence featuring Hugh Grant and Marissa Tomei. It was a pretty big deal. Everybody saw it.
All of our residence halls are equally as social and modern. I mean, Hinman has such charm.
So that's the end of our tour. Clearly, we've lost a few people, but you know what? Binghamton overall is a pretty... Oh.
Let's go back to admissions.
Well, I got accepted to Cornell, but after this tour, I'm really having second thoughts.
Wow, I didn't know Binghamton was an all-girls school.
Wow, I didn't know Binghamton was an all-girls school.
I honestly believed everything I heard on that tour.
I honestly lied about everything on that tour. I don't even go here. I found this hat.
Thank God that tour's over. 10 a.m., time to day drink.
Yeah. You all know what I'm going to say. One of the great pratfallers of all time. TP. Into the Snowbank. Legend status. It's so true, though. They don't mean it, you guys. Alright. we'll be back after this with our guest, Conrad Taylor. Boom.
Nurchie's Pizza, serving the area for over 40 years. We have always prided ourselves with providing quality ingredients at a value price point. We provide food for school and office parties and gatherings for sporting events. We offer a full menu including thin-style pizza, chicken wings, sandwiches, and salads. The sheet pizzas are what we are known for. Our sheet pizza is 16 inches by 25 inches of pizza heaven. Stop by or place your order today.
You guys don't know this. I'm going to tell you right now, but you don't know this. You will in a moment. This is Conrad Taylor. He's a freshman at Binghamton University. He is also running for Binghamton City Council. Apparently for the Lumberjack Party. Is that...
lumberjack, dad, yeah, whatever works.
Middle-aged dad party. You're going to get that vote. I'll tell you right now.
I know.
Sure.
I know. They're not going to know I'm just 18.
Give him a hand, because... I don't know if that's impressive. I don't really know how to feel about it. But how do you obviously feel about it? Like, what would drive someone of your ilk to run for city council?
Well, I guess sort of one of the reasons that I decided to run was because, young people and students here at Binghamton and everywhere are so disenfranchised.
Tell me about it.
By politics and by their teachers and, and by whomever. So just showing young people that just because you're young, just because you've gone somewhere else for college for a few years, hopefully more. I'll be staying in Binghamton after I graduate, and I hope that more.
So you're not from here?
Not originally, no.
You arrived in Binghamton and were so appalled that you said, you know what, I need to run for city council because it is a shitstorm over here.
I wouldn't put it that way. I wouldn't put it that way, but yeah, I mean, just to show young people that just because you're young doesn't mean that you don't have a say. Doesn't mean that you can't make a difference too. Doesn't mean that you don't care.
So some jackass in your life said, "Go change the world," and you thought, "Okay." Like you're one of the people like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm sort of a jackass too.
Well, yeah.
For saying sure.
Granted.
But yeah.
But it's very noble. It's very noble of you. I applaud. The. This is me applauding. I applaud the sentiment, and I don't necessarily disagree with it. Your generation is an apathetic one, and you're saying, "Let's go, team."
Well, exactly, and at the very least, I mean, I'm putting everything I have into this, but at the very least, win or lose, hopefully, I'll have showed students that just because you're young doesn't mean you can't go out there and say something about what you care about. And at the very least, I'll hopefully have talked about some important issues.
I was going to say, what do you care about?
Right. So
Specifically,
yeah. So I think when it comes to my platform...
Last homeward.
Okay, well, I guess I have nothing else to say, because that's what I was going to talk about. Right. No, I have like community issues and then student issues. When it comes to community, I think that because so my district is downtown Binghamton, so basically everything north of the Susquehanna River and east of the Shenango, but then also parts of the north side of Binghamton.
I don't know anything about directions.
So the north side and downtown.
I'm following you.
And on the north side, you have a lot of blighted properties, and there's a need for a grocery store up there. And there are parts of downtown and the north side where you can walk around at night and it'll just be completely dark because there aren't street lights or...
it's a dump.
Yeah, but it has so much potential.
I don't disagree.
It has so much potential. And, I mean, being on city council would be a lot about where do you divert the funds that the city has, and sort of me just laying out my priorities. whether it's city beautification and downtown development or raising the standard of living on the north side. And just because I'm someone who's young and other students here are people that are young doesn't mean that they want to say, we can help too. We live here. So we have something to say as well.
So you roll up, let's say you win the election?
I think that's what it's called.
Is that what happens? I didn't know if it was like an American Idol style competition that you win to get city council or anything. That's why I asked that.
Well, I am trying to get Simon Cowell's endorsement.
So let's say, that would always help. So you roll up, you just won the election, you're Mr. 18 Binghamton lumberjack guy, and you walk in and you're like, let there be light on the streets and let's change the world. What do you imagine meeting resistance from the 75-year-old dudes that are sitting there?
Yeah.
Just like sleeping in their coffee and cigarettes?
I think that I'm definitely going to meet resistance. And I already have. So many people are being supportive of this campaign, whether they're students or community members, but there are also people who say, a student running for city council, he's so young and he's a student, he's just going to care about students. That's not the case at all. I do want to connect the university and the community further. That is a huge part of my platform, but it's so much more than that. So I think that, sure, I'm going to face resistance, but I plan on knocking on every single door in my district during the campaign.
It's a lot of doors, bro.
It's a lot of doors, but the math has been done, and I'm going to be here all summer, and I can 100% do it, and 100% will do it. So I hope to form personal relationships with the people that might or might not vote for me, and then hopefully that'll continue into my time as their city councilman.
Wait, you're going to knock on every door?
In the 4th district.
That's not just a saying?
No.
I'm just gonna advise you as a homeowner, don't do that. I understand that 1,000 points of light like that. I would advise against that.
Right.
You're just gonna get punched. Let's just put it that way. But I think you're the kind of guy that would take a punch for the city.
I definitely can't take a punch, but
wait, want some pizza?
I would love some pizza.
Take one of those. I'm gonna have this one.
Oh, you get the crust. He's the host, so
save that for me. All right. So, final question. You get in office. You're changing the world, one knocking on a door at a time. Okay. What's the end game for Clayton? Is it city council, then other council, then lawyer school, then mayor, then I don't know, Subway sandwich artist? What's the progression here? This is
in that order, right?
This is obviously stage one for you in your political career. So what's the end game? President of the world?
Taylor 2056.
Or just of the lumberjacks?
No, just of the lumberjacks. That's why I chose to be in college in the woods, because I feel at home.
Woods,
with the lumberjacks, exactly. No, I have not.
The two-man saw thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's what I picture. Not a chainsaw. One guy on that end.
Not a chainsaw.
And another guy on this end. Okay, you pull it, and then I'll help you.
Can we do that?
Well, you go.
Okay, I'll go back.
And then
okay, right.
And then
I do this all day long.
All the way through the tree.
Yeah. What's the end game? Yeah. I haven't thought that far ahead. Right now, I thought about it, but I haven't said, okay, this is what I want to do.
I was a visionary. Someone says, go change the world. And you're like, just city council, that's it. Let's go.
Right now, I'm just trying to meet as many people as possible, get on city council, and see where it goes from there.
So nothing in space or anything?
Well, okay, maybe president of Mars, but...
Okay, yeah, they're going to colonize it.
Yeah, pretty soon. I actually applied to be one of those people. No, I really didn't. That's a lie. I'm sorry.
City councilman will look really good on your resume. Right?
I guess.
Oh yeah. When are the elections?
So the
And like, I don't know how it works. That's how dumb I am. Like, can anybody vote, or you got to be a
yeah. So
thing?
basically, one of the biggest things we're doing right now on campus is and downtown is getting students registered to vote. That's one of my biggest things. You should be registered to vote.
Are you rocking the vote?
Hashtag rock the vote. Yes, very well. But basically, the elections are in November, and if there's a primary, we don't know if there's a primary yet. I'm running as a Democrat. If there's a primary, it'll be in September, and what we're doing is just registering voters. If you aren't registered and you're watching this, which is what, like 40 people? 5. Oh, okay.
No, it's more than that. It's more than that.
No, if you're watching this and you're not registered to vote, please register to vote. You don't have to vote for me, but just register to vote because it's so important that you do so, just to be an upstanding citizen.
That's a trick.
Yeah, vote for me. But seriously, get registered to vote. You can. We'll send over a volunteer. I'll come over personally to make it happen.
Will you knock on their door?
If it's not open, I'll knock on their door.
That's what it takes.
I'll commit to that.
You should also give any speeches with a piece of pizza in your hand. You're using it very well as a prop. I like that.
Sure.
Conrad Taylor, he's the man. He's here. He's eating pizza. He's a Democrat too. I don't know if that helps or hurts your chances. Probably good.
I hope it helps because I'm a Democrat. So.
Help change the world, one flannel shirt at a time.
Lumberjacks unite.
That's our show. Much
Thanks,
appreciated, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good luck, and I hope you do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's it for this week. Be back for another one in a minute.